Good morning and welcome to another wonderful edition of Inside Niger for CHRICED Radio and Television, where your matter now we own. My name na Princess Aniana, and part of the big to reach them for the news. We go take you go Lagos State, where we say not be small versation, not be small para on top people where they do we no go gree, say that they do demolition there, and how the police for Lagos State and the state government they handle the matter. That one go come up later for the show. Still for the matter, some little updates don't come up on top the new tax laws, and then some new plans will the government get on top how to fight insecurity. They will come round up everything with some little politics, as Ganduje don't come out now say in they open to settlement with Kwankwaso. But all of that will come up later inside the show for the big tourist segment. Right now, we'll go bring you front pages of newspapers after this very short break. Welcome back. The Punch newspaper now start us off for the front pages this morning, and they say NUPRC don't open 50 oil blocks for bidding. United Kingdom, the UK lawyer people them come out now to talk, say Desani lavish more than 4 billion naira inside one very big luxury store for inside London. Vexation, spoil belle para, now full everywhere of how police take the tear gas and the package some of those people that what they do we no go gree against demolition for inside Lagos. They say they arrest some police tear gas some for Lagos Assembly, different activists, different human rights group, all of them now don't come out now they para against the police for the way they handle the matter. Now for 2027, APC don't they do moves now on how to manage those people then we don't pot to come join them, and the internal wahala if you come up from all of that, but they do workings to make sure say everywhere stew for inside the APC. Men we carry gun don't kidnap a pregnant woman inside attack for one community for Ondo State. Nigeria they make 55.5 trillion naira from selling of crude oil in 2025. You want to see the full yarns of all of these things I want to tell you about, just enter inside the Punch newspaper of today, and all of the gist go there, they wait for you. Now, the next paper this morning, now the Vanguard newspaper, and inside the Vanguard, Senate don't come out now, come talk, say no, so they don't check out the tax laws. Nobody do any touch inside. Say now waiting they agree for now in the out there. Sharia Council, they tell INEC, say we no go accept any election way not pure, election way hand this, election way not be the will of the people, we not go accept them for 2027. Tinubu Obasanjo right now they in tears and in pain. They in mourning as one top businessman Ojora don't die at the age of 93 years old. Bagudu come out now say economic reforms, the changes for economy, now they push the political casualness and the kind of working together with the between governments them. On 2027, Oyegun Utomi Lukman now then go lead the idea, the planning, the bringing out of ADC policy and manifesto. Makoko Oworon Shoki demolition, people that what they do we no go gree, now so they tear gas there, they arrest them inside Lagos. Now for the fight on who go take over Kano, who go they in charge of Kano, Kwankwaso they blow hot, Yusuf they insist on top where in stand, and some other small gist them been follow that one. You go need to touch light time with your eye, make you for know waiting they there. All of that and more they inside the Vanguard newspaper of this morning. After the Vanguard, we get the Guardian newspaper, and inside the Guardian, Senate don't confirm, say the tax reform law, they legit. They not do any touch inside them. Senate go debate Electoral Act Amendment Bill today. I'm still shocked by Yusuf going to join APC. Now, waiting Kwankwaso, they yarn be that. Even we say that they ask for, even we say that they demand for it be like say 2.5 meter figure waist as federal government distribution companies, they trade blame on each other for on top the matter. You go see the picture there on top how the electricity meter matter they go. This one way government they talk, the one way discos they talk, but just check everything inside the Guardian newspaper. Oshun don't appoint local government officials as Algon factions, them the different factions of their local government joint body, they trade arguments on top who they in control. Police don't use the tear gas and sometimes they take scatter people what they do. We no go gree over demolition of their buildings for inside Makoko. Sokoto airstrike don't they bring about the debate on sovereignty, on whether Nigeria and a country will standing on as Akpabio they talk one. Ningi, they talk another. The two of them no agree on top the sovereignty level of Nigeria. Sanwo-Olu now don't they collect ginger, say I beg, make involve inside the Olojas to quarrel. Telcos, they risk $8.85 million fine on top poor telephone service as NCC, they plan to range punishment for them. All of that and plenty more day inside the Guardian newspaper. Now the Nation newspaper come up to say business top man Adekunle Ojora don't die at the age of 93 years old. Oga Presido orders them day in mourning right now. Pencom don't approve increase, in Pencom payment for 2,116 retirees. Oyetola, Algon, APC, default Adeleke claims on councils. And the government don't set now to collect back all those areas for Nigeria where government had no reach by to take carry military retirees, then push there, make them go to secure those places. House of Representatives now they find make Ogbonge government a beg involved inside the quarrel between Ondo and Ogun on top oil fields. Them APC go start their congresses and convention plans on Monday as governors don't give carry go for the timetable after meeting with the National Working Committee. Oyegun, Utomi, Lukman, others now go write out ADC manifesto. Tax laws, day as the day, nobody touch them. Now waiting Akpabio the yan be that. Shetima bankers the ginger shift from giving aid to investment. All of that and more inside the Nation newspaper. Now the Daily Trust newspaper, inside the Daily Trust for the strike where they happen inside FCT administration. Patients, they stranded as even health facilities, they shut down. Turji Group don't capture bandit leader we negotiate the peace deal. Governor Yusuf go lose inside APC. Now Rabiu Kwankwaso they yan be that. The delay for the electoral bill now in the course people never they sure how 2027 go be for election matters inside this country. Boko Haram don't kill army commander and 7 soldiers inside Borno State. Sharia Council say we not go accept any election where Amupitan arrange. Ndume say the new tax regime, if you check am, no pure mistake the inside am, while presidency say Atiku just they play with democratic sabotage. Enter the Daily Trust, you go see all of that and more. Now, inside the Daily Sun, Kalu Swiber Group, Chinese company, don't sign agreement on energy system development. Hope don't they rise again for the compulsory election result transmission as Senate go start Electoral Act amendment and do executive session today. Federal government don't give carry go for 2 new satellites to power our 1 trillion naira economy and say 90,000 kilometer fiber optic project, they 60% ready. Obi not be smart, you don't change Jan seriously for Tinubu on top this offering of light. Say they just take light anyhow and say with this one now there's no second term for Oga Tinubu. Erdogan done the $5 billion trade volume with Nigeria as Tinubu don't lock up 9 very, very important deals inside Ankara. Akpabio don't dismiss all of that talk of say them do changes for the tax laws. He say nothing like that and can't order say may they even distribute the law, give all senators them. Inside the Daily Sun newspaper, now you go foresee all of that gist and more. As we come out for the front pages of newspapers, we could bring you a little bit of sports. As Punch Sports Extra say Lampard done the eye Onyeka for EPL promotion push for our Nigerian Premier Football League. Musa score inside the small win where Kano Pillars manage win. Sevilla don't put 30 million euros price tag on Adams. Nigeria Turkey fans, the jaw resemble themselves. Now waiting to Simen, they yan be that. Ian Acho don't return back for that very important Europa game. Atletico go hijack Fenerbahce Lukman bid. United the target Leo move. Chelsea don't confirm, say Sterling, they leave them. And on the Super 6, Osimhen, Lukman, Nain lead Nigerian stars into the UCL knockout stages. Ateta, the Ginger fans, say made them believe in the title chase. Saudis don't they launch, they don't they bid for Dembele. Alagba steps up preparation for Martin fight as Nigeria the partner British cycling for Commonwealth Games. All of this and many, many more now you go see inside the Punch Sports Extra newspaper of this morning. Try make you get even if now one of this paper them, make you for touchlight them, get the full gist, make your own for no lost. And don't forget, make a date with us tomorrow, same time, same station, for another edition of the front pages of newspapers. No go anywhere because the big stories them, they come up next inside the program.
Hello, my country people of Nigeria. It don't take small where I say you. Maybe now one of the reasons why rumors in the spread say Kebobo don't leave the media space. But you know what? Say no to fake news. Because I never get tired and I know they retire. I just change gears small and make we enjoy ourselves better. Before you don't listen to me and that voice they sweet you, the analysis they tutorial. Now you go to watch me live on top CHRICED radio and television. We will go to break down news analysis well for you. On top of newspaper radio, big story when they happen. Inside program what we call Inside Nigeria. You go join our well because we go break down for you, you go reason with us and you go understand the grammar well. What you need to do now to follow us on top www.cricedradio.tv.com or you can follow us on top all our social media platforms. My name is Kolawole Omaneye. On top CHRICED Radio and Television, your matter now we own.
Welcome back to CHRICED Radio and Television, where your matter now we own. Hope so you did with us live on top Facebook and on top YouTube at CHRICED Radio TV. And you also there on all other social media platforms. Them they touchlight us, they follow us, they like us, they share our works them all at CHRICED Radio TV. Our websites now www.cricedradiotelevision.com. .cricedradiotv.com. And in case say we did do or with you they do and you want the yarn the color of your belly or they join the conversation, just they join us through the comment section of all our social media platforms them, or you meet us by our WhatsApp on top 0906 891 8345. Again, WhatsApp na 0906 891 8345. Now jumping straight into the big matters then for the news today. I know they here alone. I carry Kola Wole Omoniye enter studio with me. Kola, good morning.
Good morning, Princess.
How you day today?
I day fine.
Okay, so quickly, Lagos State Police Command and the Lagos State government, they inside the news this morning, and they collect both from different human rights groups, from different activists, from even social media users, and even ordinary Nigerians, on top the way where they try to use force, you get, and even arrest some of those people where they do we no go gree for inside Lagos, on top say the state government carry bulldozer to break down their buildings. Then from waiting with the here now, they say these people now what they do we no go gree, say then gather themselves for a keja, say that they do we no go gree, on top displacement without better compensation or relocation. Then come from Makoko, Oworoshoki, Owode Oniri, Okobaba, then other communities shall say then carry paper, that they shout, that they para, and then plenty things. The police now shall don't come out to defend themselves. That actually these people, no, they're not peaceful as they try talk. The Oga of police say they block road. They even throw like stones on him. So they self do their own of using tear gas to scatter them because of the no one breakdown of law and order. And the people say they go the Lagos State Assembly building, say they want to enter inside to follow the House members them sit down, make them talk. But they sent 4 of the representatives to come and follow them talk. They say they no agree. So if you look all of this side them, is it a case of trading blames? Are the police really wrong in trying to maintain law and order in this situation?
We dey always talk, say Nigerians get right to protest. And the right way government give or the law give them to protest, no talk say they must be restricted to a particular location. And for these people to talk, okay, we dey go where things they happen, where then they make law, where somebody can quickly say, okay, urgent matter, they want to present it before the House to at least listen to them. Don't forget, these people appear to be like wounded lions. And the reason we all know, you displace them, you spoil their properties, you demolish their properties in the name of urban development. You want to make everywhere day beauty, and you are not making provision, or maybe the provision you are making is not enough. I remember when they do Coastal Road Project too, many people lost their properties in millions. What they are now doing, they do blanket compensation. You use mud block, build your house. Use stone, build mine. When you want compensate, you don't demolish both of them. You say, may you can't collect the same amount of naira. Many of them, they cannot even, maybe not up to 10 or 20% of waiting they spend on their properties we then lose. So you can't expect those guys to be that happy. So firing tear gas again on them, making them to be injured and stuff, is like say you pour salt on top of a injury. So now double jeopardy to these guys, then get right to protest. And government, where they do this thing, they claim, okay, for urban development, they need to do, they say, many of the agitation, many of the agreements where they sign with them, they no obey them. For instance, they talk some certain location, they say they no go demolish more than 30 meters to the roadside or where electricity pole there, but then go beyond that. So if you check some of these things, they don't mega shout, no be today to people, don't they talk about it. It be like say government appear adamant, they don't even care about what they talk about. They are harmless. Then they protest. We know here story of say, okay, they hijack the process, or maybe they carry gun to the shoot police people. So this kind of situation, no, they fair to them. It's not democratic, no matter how the state government won't paint the statement with them with the issue to counter this move. They democratic. You can demolish, we know, say, okay, now you get the power on top of land use act or whatever the case. But the same land use act talk about the compensation. And again, when these people want compensate, they think about the physical project. They use them to compensate, which the money they are paying don't even reach that physical structure where would they talk about. They don't think about, okay, this person maybe now the only source of his livelihood be that. And the person get 5 children, where they university, the person get wife, the person get extended family, mother and father, where go need to take care of. The moment where you cut short that, it means say, no be only one person. Now you come up for food for him out. They know they think about some of these factors. When somebody now come tomorrow, when they talk, say, okay, see the figure of people where they way poor for Nigeria, then they counter them. All these kind of things, they always happen. And they don't really see them as say, okay, this thing, they affect people directly or indirectly.
So now for this one now, what they say, they actually say they won't talk, that they want to enter inside the assembly building to discuss waiting carry them come. But they sent 4 lawmakers to come follow them talk and they refuse. Is this still painting these Lagos people as being considerate, or say themselves they overdo?
They're not, to me, they're not overdo. To me, if they talk, say, the 4 lawmakers will come meet them, maybe now no be the people where then they target. It's no bad if they talk, say, they won't sit down talk. If these people feel their pains and they wear their shoe, they know how they pinch them. This kind of people, it's just like person who lost somebody where they talk, say, okay, the way you they cry no make sense. Why you they open mouth anyhow? That is how these people are. So, you're supposed to do everything possible to calm them down, not to complicate issues for them.
Okay, now, but coming back to this issue of demolition now, like you just talked, truly, the states or like the government get the mind to, maybe for the urban development or for the plan, they won't get the plan of the place. Are we going to blame government for doing these demolitions, or for the people where build where they're not supposed to build?
They no talk say they build where they're not supposed to build. That was not the only reason why then they demolish. They say they won't do expansion and developers won't take over. So if that's not the case, it's not the fault of the person who build. If you check some of them now, maybe 20 years ago, 30 years ago, they don't put this structure there. So if you are now saying, okay, you won't do urban beautification, you won't change the structure, then prepare, because the developers that are coming, they are not coming to come and do for the Christmas project. It used to be a gigantic project that the moment they finish doing it now, there will be a structure now. They may be saying, okay, 500 million. They may be saying 1 billion naira for a structure. So if that is the case, why can't they do proper compensation for the people that they are displacing? Now, what will they talk about? If they say this, okay, this place, in the first place, they're not supposed, maybe they don't want them. They don't put mark. They don't do this. No. All of them, all parties had an agreement. Say, okay, this is how it go be. So if you want to displace them, wait till be the worth of their property. Pay them. Compensate them well. So that then when they even go, then go in peace. For instance, if my worth of building is maybe 20 million naira, you are giving me 25 million naira, or you give me what is equivalent to that same amount, I will not be having this kind of lamentation. But in a situation whereby the worth of my property is maybe 20 million naira, you are giving me 8 million or 7 million naira, or maybe 5 million naira, and you want me to be happy. It don't make sense in that regard. And again, where they talk, okay, they say it shouldn't be more than 30 meters, and you go beyond that to demolish people's property without compensation. It is sweet to hear from far like this. But when this matter they close to somebody, or now the person that they in pain, or a victim of this kind of situation, it's not sweet to hear. Some people, they even collapse. Some people, they commit suicide in that kind of situation. Because to them, now waiting, they use all their weight and sweat to do. Maybe they've already done this for almost 30 years. The time for them to be resting, maybe to get little from it, you are now saying you are coming to come and demolish. And when you are paying them, you are paying them talking. So now this angle they're supposed to take check them. It's not by, if to say you are doing it to say, okay, you want to come and plant flower. But you say you want to do development. Developers are coming. Developers are coming to come and make money. So let them compensate very well.
Okay, so on top of this matter now, you don't see anything wrong with the protesters. The government and the police should actually be called to order.
They should manage protesters well. They should find a way of managing protesters well. It's not by every single time the Teargas. For instance, see the one where happened for Abuja. In the course of the Teargas, Pekin of 1 month old died. Elderly person too, we get property there, we won't go check. He died because of this Teargas. To them, they want to scare these people away. They want them to run away. But what if it turned deadly? The way it happened in Abuja, who will pay for the damage of that kind of situation? So it don't make sense. Journalists will go to their normal primary assignment. They injured because of this Teargas where them be pushed. So to me, it don't really make sense. You can't tell me that person will no carry gun, will no even carry a stick, can overpower you with gun. You can't tell me. Because they didn't tell us, okay, they attack them, they injure them. They are only preventing them from entering the state assembly. Now they are taxpayers' money, now they still build the assembly. And this democratic system of government. So it shouldn't happen in that manner.
Anyway, you don't hear Kola don't talk say they not talk say anybody no protest, and they not talk say make even police to not try to maintain law and order, but make the security people find a better way to manage protesters, not be all the tear gassing and arresting all the time. Find other ways then to manage Nigeria people they do no go gree, make it for no they lead to all of this condemnation and vexation. Now, to some updates on top the new tax laws. Remember, say, sometime ending of last year, one honorable for his House of Representative, Honorable Abdullahi Dasuki, being raised alarm, say, in go recheck the law, where them pass, say, waiting they outside and waiting them pass, they different. And that's in constant Teargas, Igiaga, they even give committee, made the investigator, we don't know how far, though people, the chairman of the committee was supposed to do the tax reviewing and everything, been come out, come talk, say, he don't know anything like that, they never even gazette him, he said a lot. But right now, Oga Senate President Godswill Akpabio don't come out now, come talk, say that newly passed laws, they're not touch am, say they're not touch am, say now waiting, they actually decide for inside their lawmaker meeting, now they actually sign and put out there. He can't talk, say, check am, say everything is all right. What does this have to say?
Issues still there.
How?
And I'm not too surprised, and many Nigerians too no go too surprised by waiting Senate President being talked yesterday. Because if you check the antecedent of the 10th Assembly, it's more of on your mandate. It's more of whatever presidency like, now way too we like. Another way of saying that, rubber stamp 10th Assembly. So you are not expecting anything we go get any little dent of image of presidency or the federal government now, say the National Assembly go do any reasonable thing about that. Una agree. He agreed from that statement, say true, they know say he get one particular one where they go out.
Yes.
We no day in line with waiting, then approve. That agreement alone is a way of opening an investigation to say, okay, what even led to this particular one when they talk about? Now somewhere now they claim say they buy them. Who printed it? Who is selling it? Who is in charge? So you can't just close up the investigation just like that. Again, one of the lawmakers, Senator Ali Ndume, been go national television yesterday, insisting say true issues there. So what are we talking about? Unfortunately, he said he go pray when they do that deliberation, when Senator and Akpabio been told, say nothing they happen, this and that. Say, but he no. Say, don't even go meet their principal officials to tell them, say, issues there, don't be waiting we sign, don't be waiting we agree that we pass into law. Now President Tinubu sign. So for him to be, say, but the problem is that the moment you want to express your opinion, they see you as rebel. Meanwhile, now, lawmakers now all of now they together. So if you check it, you go know, say, they are trying to cover waiting no day coverable. Because the fact is already outside there. Say we get 2 copies. And none of them is denying the fact that we get 2 copies of the law, the tax law, as you speak right now. The only thing that the Senate President be they confirm right now be say, okay, now the same one where they sign. Where they pass into law, now Oga President sign. Yes. But a lawmaker is now coming back. Ali Ndume is not any other person in the Senate. He's coming now to say, no, we saw all these things, we know, say, no be the same thing. So who is lying? Who is fooling who? Nigerians need to keep asking questions that what should be the next line of action on top of this tax law. The only consolation about it is that at least people don't already know the fake one, or we can't even say which one is fake or original, but we can be able to establish the fact, say we get 2 copies as we speak right now. And the one where they talk about, it gets some options, and it gets some lines there where no they align with waiting them be passed into law, waiting them be agree. And that one they more inimical to Nigerians because them talk say, okay, it go, for instance, a provision where them talk say, okay, they no even need to carry you go court before they do deduction. They say them put them inside the one where they see for market, where they buy, or whatever the case. We will now be waiting on how they want to implement some of those provisions. The provision where they talk say they no pass into law, where they see inside new copy. So which of the two, Oga Presido or Presidency or the Tax Reform Committee go implement? We go they wait. But again, whether we even wait or not, it still don't make sense. It's still a slap on our face that we establish say errors there. We cannot be able to use our committee when they touch like this matter to say, okay, waiting be the outcome of the committee. Can they make their report public for us to read it from page to page to now know where the problem lies? For you to establish 2 points, you should be able to explain to us. In the course of our investigation, we discover saying that this person I go do the alteration. Now this person now go print fake. You should be able to tell us so that we know how to follow up with that person. What would you be they talk about?
But with this talk now from Akpabio, is there any possibility of a follow-up going on?
That is the problem.
Because right now it seems
it's almost looking like dead on arrival. But you've not been. You just use your own to talk.
But he also say he said make the clerk make sure say in distribute the copies to every.
It's not the copy. What is the outcome of that committee where they put in place?
But it was House of Reps that actually formed a committee because the accusation comes from House of Reps.
Let the Senate, let the House of Reps come up with the report of that committee.
They didn't say anything.
Let us see, because you know, when they want to cover up things, they just want us to move on and forget about it. No. Then don't they do torchlightment? Let them come out with the outcome of that torchlightment. Undume talk say, when something is public that is meant for Nigerians, say they always hate all these closed door things. And that is what they have been doing on top of this tax law. For him to come out to say they have been doing closed door things, I ain't no like him. No, say issues there where they won't try to cover. And it dey painful say, no matter the situation now, even with all the controversies, presidency don't already talk. Say, may they continue with the implementation, which many organizations they've started as we speak right now. So if they are now saying, okay, we set up a committee, we don't hear anything from the committee, Senate President no gree set any committee, he only come out now to come and downplay wetin happen. Which one of his lawmakers again has come out to say, no, it no be like that. True problem dey on top of that matter. So with this, we cannot regard wetin Senate President be talk. We want to hear from the committee so that we can know who to follow up, who to hold accountable, who to hold responsible, and for us to again know which one is fake and which one is original.
Kola Oledo talk about say the matter never die. Say the matter continue, and it did the hand of Nigerians to make sure say they keep pressing, they keep asking questions. Say make we ask say the committee where the House of Representatives set up to touchlight this matter. The time where Honorable Dasuki first raise make we find out, waiting the committee find out, and then make we carry the matter to the last ending. But you still don't hear, I'm sure, plenty organizations them don't already begin to even implement the tax law. Now, coming into matters of security, we don't shout since say we get plenty areas then for inside this country where government are no feel reach, where security no feel reach. And right now, federal government don't stand up now with the plan of say our retired soldiers them, our old soldier there, all those ones that we say they don't work, they don't retire. Say now they want to bring them back in and move them to all those areas them where government are not feel reach, all those areas them where security not feel reach. So they won't put them there, maybe they give security that side so that it can add more strongness to the national security and also make sure say markets, economy, everywhere they go stew, they go sweet inside areas where gbasgbos they easily happen. Is this a very welcome development?
Yeah, it's not a bad development because we definitely know that we've used taxpayers' money to train these people for over 30 years. And there's a say where they talk, say, once a soldier,
always a soldier.
Always a soldier. You can't take away that experience from them. So if many of them still get strength to do some of this little work, if not even like carrying gun, go they do fire to fire, like intelligence, you understand, you give information, because whether we like it or not, many of them unofficially, without any evidence anyway, but many of them, even the people where would they fight, for don't they engage a few number of them to do work for them. So if we are now getting the federal government to say they want to engage them, it's not bad because they get the experience. The only thing that we had is that engagement, they can now do it based on, say, their respective location. Because apart from the fact that they get experience, for the fact that they still understand their territory very well, better than others, it's an added advantage. So meaning if you're engaging them nationwide, restrict them to their respective location where people know them, where they know people, the kind of information they can give to security guys to make things work better. But if you are saying, okay, you want to take them around and stuff, it might not work in that way, and we may even need to pay more. But nobody say they won't engage them, because the truth of the matter is that we don't get enough security guys as we speak right now. And to engage those kind of people is more of like a stipend they will be giving to them. It's more of, okay, allowances, not like normal payroll where they go factor, okay, how much budget we need to give them before they can be able to operate and work optimally. And they still there on their retirement payroll too. So with that, it's not a bad move anyway. We also, again, advise them, say, okay, by the time they do this engagement, because part of waiting, we know the two do for Nigeria, where they always make people blame government, where we say, they know they really they accountable in terms of, okay, I don't invest 1 million naira to re-engage all the people who don't retire. Between January and December last year, where I engaged them, this is the record of improvement in terms of security in Nigeria. We know they get all those facts. Oh, before now, we used to have kidnapping cases of 10. Now it has reduced to 7. Oh, the following year, it can reduce to 5. Let us get their records. And what kind of interventions are they doing? And how is yielding results? Because sometimes, if you don't do that, your empirical evidence very well, it might not even be because you engage them, that result may they come. It may come somewhere else. But what kind of interventions are they doing? What kind of result are you getting from their own intervention as a result of that engagement? With that one, they can review that kind of intervention and say, okay, good to go. We'll continue engaging these people. After all, now law and the condition of civil service rule, now make most of them retire. Nobody say they don't belly food. Nobody say they happy say their retirement age don't already show face. So that's just it. They need to, not a bad move, but let us review it maybe 6 months after, 1 year after, whether it will work or not.
Okay. But for the veterans now, the retired, waiting will be like the benefit for them, minus even say maybe some form of stipend, maybe they still they engage. Any other benefits for them if they begin to use them to do this work?
Yeah, the benefit is monitoring benefit is there. For the fact that, okay, them too, they still reassign them to come and rescue their country and their respective locations too. To them too, they are saving lives. It's part of it. And again, even physical benefits too, for the fact, okay, you give them something to at least if they engage them. It will make them to remember, say, okay, we are not just old citizens, so you understand. We still have 1 or 2 assignments to do based on that. Physically, they should be able to fit. And with that one, because sometimes some of them, if they don't have that kind of commitment and assignments, you just feel like I don't already old now, I don't get anything to do again and what have you. So the benefit is more of, okay, you are adding money to their pocket and you still engage them, you make them busy to they have 1 or 2 things to do, and in return they still offer service to their respective society.
Okay, so very good idea there. As federal government will begin to use our old soldiers, them our retired veterans, them to they enter those places with their own hand or our securities and no fee reach. According by them, that one will also help to reduce the pressure and the work for the hand of our frontline soldiers. Them we'll continue to follow the updates. Track has that one they go and bring them to you. Now in politics, let's go to Kano State. First of all, Rabiu Kwankwaso, it be like say, they really hot for because most newspapers now talk today say, first of all, you get one way talk say Kwankwaso don't come out now, come talk say Abba go lose for 2027 in APC. Some other ones them don't even come out now say now 2027 go take no who actually get Kano. Is it Kwankwaso or is it let me say Abba by Association APC? And plenty talks them how you saying they shocked, say Abba leave then plus the talk from Ganduje when Abdullahi Ganduje go BBC where go talk and say in they open to reconciliation with Rabiu Kwankwaso. What will Kwankwaso say to that reconciliation talk?
Yeah, it's politics. Like I've been telling you, anything can happen in politics.
After all that, we say, we slap him? That thing will happen that time? Wait, be like say the two of them can never even cross same road.
I don't tell you before now how the political drama did dirty between Kwankwaso and Shekarau. Yes. At a point, they sat down together. They came back together, even though no to last. You saw the drama between Obasanjo and Atiku. You saw the drama between Shuaibu and Oshiomhole in Edo State. They came back together. So my only worry whenever we have this kind of discussion are the people where they always close their eyes to the fight. You understand? Blindly. Who they don't know saying a game, now then they play. Just imagine when two boxers, they box inside the ring, you understand? The way then they do. But after the winning, where they don't do declaration, they still embrace each other. Now, waiting politicians turn this game to be that. So, the earlier, the better for their supporters to understand this game or not. Because if they don't understand them, then we just they use them as scapegoats, as victims. Eventually, then we still die together. I mean, they watch video now, a number of politicians, the likes of former governor of Ekiti State, they don't they meet Kwankwaso in Abuja here, think of how they do their political calculation here and there. Now game, now politics. He might be shocked to say, okay, this is the list of his expectations. Say, Abba go betray him. He even talks, say, me then delay a particular day, the day of a movement of Abba to APC, to International Betrayal Day or whatever. That is politics. Somebody too don't disappoint somebody before now. That is pure politics for you. Now Ganduje is saying, okay, he'll be willing to reconcile with Kwankwaso or whatever the case. That one too, they possible. It is possible, but in the talk now, based on the fact, say, it appear to be like saying, in the move now, it is favorable to, unlike that of Kwankwaso. So with that, anything can happen in politics. But in all this, whether now somebody get a Kano or no get Kano, the drama is still there for front. Because as we speak right now, I've been telling you, Rabiu Kwankwaso, when the matter even hot, when an NPC no get way they dominate Kano that time, Rabiu Kwankwaso, he won under APC ticket. He get the stronghold there, and many of them. So the game is still tough for front. With the situation right now where Abba don't pack many of the Konkosia guys going inside. And Kwankwaso too, they try to at least to build up. Go no say, okay, maybe let's just observe, but I know say the drama there for front.
Final words on the show, 30 seconds.
Yeah, today we are hoping that they should be able to manage the situation in Lagos, because when I hear the word demolition, it's not something that is palatable to many Nigerians. Many of them are poor, they struggle to build some of these structures. So I want Lagos State government to apply human face to whatever move they make right now.
Okay, thank you so much, Kola Wole Omoni, for stopping by today.
Thank you for having me.
And thank you so much, Niger. Say you turned out with us on Top Inside Niger this morning. Don't forget to join us tomorrow, same time, same station, for another wonderful one. With you on all social media platforms at CHRICED Radio TV. Our website na www.cricedradiotv.com. My name na Princess Aniana. Catch you on another program. God bless you. God bless Nigeria.